keep calm and always act smart. Let's watch this video clip and do the activity. When you don't understand questions after your presentation. We are going to talk about an uncomfortable situation that we probably all experienced after the presentation. When someone stands up, asks you a question, you can't control their accent, how fast they speak, or how clear their question is. You learn how to keep looking professional and not be destabilized when you don't understand the question.
Let me ask you a question back in that. The second part of your presentation, you were talking about how you apply the results of your research in the Thai context. But how do you think that would be able to be applied? Maybe like in different countries, contexts. For example, in the US, maybe in China or India. Would that be possible?
Ask for repetition. Yes, if it's difficult to understand Americans when they talk fast, this seems basic, but often we feel like we must understand everything the first time. Let me share a secret with you. This can happen to anybody. Maybe the person asking the question wasn't clear. Maybe the accent is hard for you to understand. Or maybe they had a long introduction to their question and you're not sure what the question is exactly. All of these have happened to native English speakers too. So don't panic. It's not a problem. Just ask for repetition, and here are some expressions. Sorry, would you mind repeating your question? I think I missed a detail there. Sorry, would you mind repeating your question? I think I missed a detail there. Or, sorry, could you say that again, please? Sorry, could you say that again, please? Or, I'm not sure I understood your question. Could you just repeat it, please? I'm not sure I understood your question. Could you just repeat it, please? But what if after that you still don't understand? Reformulating to check your understood is one of the best techniques, and it gives you time to think of what to say, and it lets you formulate the question in your own words. Because you may not always understand what the other guy says, but you always understand what you say. At least I hope so. Of course, to reformulate, you need to understand at least part of the question. If you understood something, anything, introduce your reformulation with, just so I understand your question is, am I correct? Just so I understand your question is, you reformulate, am I correct? Or an alternative version, if I understood correctly, you want to know that, is that right? If I understood correctly, you want to know reformulate, is that right? This technique is especially good when you're not sure if you understood or not, and you don't want to risk giving an answer that is totally off subject. No, just invite that person to come and talk to you about it again at the break. This is something that native speakers do all the time, and it can lead to some very interesting networking opportunities that you don't get in a short Q&A session. So just say, I'm not sure I can understand your question immediately, but let's talk about it at the break. Come and see me. I'm not sure I can understand your question immediately, but let's talk about it at the break. Come and see me. Here's a tip to end like a pro after the last question. Summarize the key message of your talk and thank your audience. You avoid the boring no more questions. Okay, thank you very much. Try something like, so no more questions? Okay, then I hope you come away with an idea of how important it will be for us to coordinate our research for better, quicker results. Thank you very much. It's basically a closing statement that reinforces your message and leaves your audience with a little nugget to think about. Remember, you don't have to understand the question the first time they ask. Not understanding happens to everyone, even native speakers. So, don't automatically think the problem comes from you because English is not your language. Use these techniques and you will look confident even in the Q&A session. Yes, let's capitalize. When you don't understand questions in Q&A session, use this. Technique number 1, ask for repetition. Technique number 2, reformulate to check. Technique number 3, invite to talk at the break.